Hello, dear friends. I am offering you a quick idea from this book, Your Handwriting Can Change Your Life by Vimala Rodgers. Okay. The suggestion is to, instead of writing on paper portrait style, write on it landscape style. So that means you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to turn it sideways. And then the other suggestion is to write on blank paper instead of lined paper. And this is to like unstick you from patterns. So I'm going to read you what it says here. 1 second. If you want to begin thinking out of the box and discover a fresh new way of looking at your relationships, your job, your attitudes, and create the possibility of turning around self-defeating patterns you keep repeating in your life, go landscape. So if you are a person who journals a lot, consider turning your journal sideways. If it's lined paper, consider getting a blank one, or even just writing for a few days instead of in your journal on printer paper. Just turn it sideways like this, landscape, and write, along the top. Now, the Vimala Rodgers system is a complete, like, changing your handwriting. So, like, one example is most of us write cursive T with the cross through the middle, and hers is a cross through the top. It's not supposed to be like that, though. The line connects. Anyways, it's a way of shaping the letters that has like a whole theory, and it's beautiful actually. All of the letters have like intentions and soul qualities and symbolic animals and crystals that go with them. You can go very deep with it all. But the thing that I notice is that primarily what it's giving you the opportunity to do is do something that you've done a million zillion times in a different way, which they say like this, you can cut your hair, you can start wearing different shoes. Like you could do this in a lot of ways to sort of shake up like the habits. And I'm going to give you one more idea before we go, which does this same thing. And basically one of the functions of all of this is that your nervous system relaxes because it gets curious and it gets creative. And Martha Beck has a new book coming out, and one of the main themes is that calm is not the opposite of anxiety. Creativity is the opposite of anxiety, because when we're in, there's like a right brain and a left brain, amygdala, and when we're in the right brain one, when we have fear, we get curious and we're like, ooh, what does that mean? What's happening? And we get like curious and interested, and curiosity leads to possibility, right? And in the left brain amygdala, when we get fear, we get anxiety, and anxiety leads to control, right? So control is very stressful and is where we're staying in that reptile part of our brain where we have no access to executive functioning. When we get curious, it leads us right into that frontal lobe where we get all sorts of access to executive functioning, possibility, creative solutions, imagination, compare and contrast, different perspectives, etc. So Martha Beck says, and I'm going to link this interview. She had a great interview with Tim Ferriss recently. Just going to write my notes that I'm linking Tim Ferriss and I'm linking the Vimala book. So she has a great statement that, where was I going with that? Control possibility. Oops, I might have lost it. Let me take a deep breath and see if it comes back. Yeah, if you're scared, make something, right? Because when you make something, you're going to send yourself here into this right brain, get curious. And so I have recommended to you all that you do, daily. Obviously, I'm not using the Vimala handwriting here, folks. You can see when I have just started practicing yet. My handwriting is very messy. Daily movement, daily mindfulness, and I had a whole workshop on adding in daily creativity. I've gotten away from it because I feel like I'm asking so much of you already. The daily movement and mindfulness are huge ways to support your nervous system. But daily creativity, that's like super extra credit. Like it'll exponentially um, decrease your anxiety and increase your nervous system stability and flexibility. Um, so here's one little fun exercise just to get you in that creative mindset. So you're going to write your name as you would. Okay? Now you're going to put your pen right here, right underneath, and you're going to see if you can write it upside down. Okay? Mirror image. This is extremely difficult. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know how to do it, right? So it takes a lot of thought, and I feel like maybe that was happening. And maybe that's happening somehow. And what's happening in my brain is I'm like trying to think so hard that I don't know what's happening anymore, and I'm not able to have anxiety. Okay? Because I'm all the way in that. I'm just trying to match shapes a little bit here. All the way over in that other part of my brain. And it's not about making it match. It's just about getting over to that other part of the brain. So try that out on a landscape piece of paper. Try writing your name and then try mirror imaging it upside down, backwards, either way that feels right for you on the landscape. And see if you can feel that shift from the anxiety to the curious, from the control to the possibility. And let me know what you think. Okay, love you.